Hi, I figured I'd do a real quick video. It is April 19th. I'm about to go and see my daughter Callie. I'm getting on a plane tonight at 10 o'clock, 10:30, to fly across to see her. I am super excited. It should be a ton of fun. It's been so long, and this is what we've been working for going on 2 years, just getting to be able to see her again. And it felt like it would never come, but it's here today. I'm reminded of everything I've had to put into doing this. And I'm really excited. This is going to be the first time where she's aware. She's going to be calling me dad, and I'm going to get to snuggle and well, is it cuddle or whatever? I'm going to get to cuddle her and be a dad. And this is the most exciting thing, and I'm really looking forward to it. This is amazing. So that is the sole part of the sole thing I am focused on right now, is going to see my daughter Callie. Evie's doing really well. She is a wild animal for the most part. She is standing on my back and doing crazy stuff all the time. And she's taken to saying, "I'm crazy," whenever she does something crazy. So it's been really cool just having such a wild young lady. It's so cool. And I'm so excited. I haven't packed yet. It's 2 o'clock and I still need to pack. I went to breakfast with Jeff this morning, my pastor, and I went to lunch with my brother David, and saw Richard this past weekend, and just I went to the office to print a bunch of stuff out and do a couple things with a loan that I've decided to take out with the equity of my home, because we're just in a really great market at the moment. And I'm going to do some things with that, see if I can't lock down a new home in this crazy competitive market. But I don't even care. Right now, I'm just so excited England's happening that I can't wait. I am ready. I'm a little scared about the airplane going there with a toddler. That sounds like a nightmare. But I'm sure Evie will sleep. That's what we're praying for. But, learning patience and all the other things that God tries. Well, He does teach. Doesn't try. He does. He teaches you patience. And one of the things is I just want to be a good, patient father while we're on this plane. Me and Elise have been doing really well. We had a really amazing conversation last night. That started with a fight and ended up being really transformative. We got to talk about just like the kind of the dynamics in our home and the struggle for control and just leading this family, and how she feels like she's got to fight me for control, and which was it was a wild conversation. I know that seems so like, I don't know. It's definitely not, progressive to talk about roles and leadership and stuff like that. But it was really great to talk to her last night, because she really opened up about her parents and how they kind of just like abdicated responsibility and not having them around to take leadership, and how she would do it she had to take leadership and take care of her siblings and doing what she needed to do between every adult in her life. And so we talked, and I was like, listen, I see you fighting me every decision and everything we're pushing. And she just, dude, I was so proud of her, because she basically told me, hey, that's something I struggle with. It's constantly pushing back, being opposition, and I don't think I'm like nailing everything, but getting to talk to her last night was super great. It was so refreshing to be able to open up and tell her about my struggles and hear about her struggles, and finding out that we've got, a lot of trauma from our past that still come up, and it really it makes her into a person, not just like this, like, hey, she's the mom and the wife, but like this like dynamic, beautiful creature. And she's teaching me a lot on how to love her and how to be better for her. So every day we're being sanctified together. We're not nailing it. We definitely fight, and but it's good. It's a good relationship. It's even when it's the worst, it's the best, is what we say. And we also have a little inside joke that why do good things happen to bad people? And we'll say it ironically instead of, why do bad things happen to good people? Because no one's good. It's a Christian joke. Super hilarious, I know. But she's so cool. I hope you guys know her, because she's awesome. I'll do a video with her. I've been off my video game. Every time I get started on one, I get a phone call, and I'm back to square one with the camera. When I get back, I'm going to get a camcorder instead of this DSLR, because it didn't have a gain control and the audio was just terrible. But I want to do more, so I'm going to do that. I haven't been to the gym in a week, and I'm off my diet, which not fun to say out loud, but I expect in England that I'm going to be moving around a lot, and I look really forward to coming back and picking that up. I still have the gym membership. I was doing really well, but I pulled a muscle in my back, lower back, and it's just like gave me enough of a reason not to do it. And so I really latched onto that. Started eating. I was like, I only got a couple days. I might as well eat everything I can. And I turned into DoorDash and stuff. And, he just did tumbles. It reminds me of when it talks about when the Israelites in Exodus, they start eating quails and they burst their stomachs eating quails. And it's just how one bad decision just kind of rolls into the next, then it rolls into the next, and it just compounds. And you're like, how do these people kill themselves eating quail? Is it poison? No, it's just inability to control yourself, inability to moderate and stop. And who would have thought that would be a problem? Yeah, that's so huge, and that's something that I don't think we ever kind of nail, moderating our life. That's TV, video, computer, food, everything really. You can have too much of something, for sure, but it's just like learning good boundaries and good times to do things, and trying to stack that habit on other habits. And I find that reading my Bible in the morning is one of the best ways to stack habits into a place where moderation is good. And I'm in Luke right now, which is awesome because I read Sermon on the Mount, and then Jeff did the Sermon on the Mount the same Sunday. It was like that morning I'm reading it, and then I'm at church and he's doing it. It was kind of cool. But anyways, it's just neat to have lessons and things like moderation and doing all those things is tough to just start doing them. So stacking them off the back of reading your Bible is a great way of having like a firm foundation, because you get your Bible read and then it's like, all right, I've done that. What else can I do? And I've found it's very good for me to do in the mornings, and it helps me a lot. And I'm still reading with little wigs at night, and we're in Samuel now, and we finished Acts, and Samuel's really cool. Weird to hear about the tumors and the mice, gold mice, and stuff like that, because of the Ark of the Covenant, and then like Dagon crashing down and bowing before the Ark of the Covenant. It's cool stuff, and I like the name Samuel. My nephew's name is Samuel, and so it's cool. It's really neat to get to talk about that. Don't have a ton of people to talk to about that, because shockingly not everyone's like super down to talk Bible stuff until you get to know them. But things are really good. Things are super cool. I have written down some topics I wanted to go over, but I'm not going to do them in this video. I want to make sure to talk about James Coates and his church. I wanted to talk about the Mars rover and its landing on Mars and what I'm learning, and we'll do that in another video when I can. I'm going to be gone from here for till May 6th, so something like 20 days. We got some quarantining to do, and we're going to see what quarantining with a toddler is like. So yay for that. She's an animal, people. I'm reminded of that saying, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. And so we're going to see what it's like to be locked in with Evie, my precious little princess. And I'm going to see Callie. So everyone be super excited for me. And if you guys are watching in the future, I hope you remember this. I hope it's a really cool memory, and know that the person who God's made me wanted this, wants it bad, wants a relationship with you, Callie. And if it ever is good, if you ever believe and love me and want to see me and be around me, it is only because of what God has done in my heart that I can be this kind of person for you. All right? Callie, I am going to do my best to be a dad, a good dad, and someone you can be proud of. And Evie, I am so excited to do this with you. And I want you to see the entire world. And I want you to love your sister. And I want your sister to love you. Know that I am working for you two to have a relationship. Don't ever let anything come between you guys, okay? I love you both. And if you're listening and you know and you don't know who, Jesus Christ is, or for some reason I'm not there, and this is all you have, I know it's being dramatic, but I pray that that is the thing you take away from everything that I'm doing. I love you guys. I'm really proud of you. I am so ready to see you. We'll talk soon. Bye.